Did it work? That's my mantra when it comes to media buying. So if you're a CMO or CEO of a business, you have a right to know what media strategies work to drive leads and sales, especially if you have a modest marketing budget. So here's an example if you have a generic branding message. Hey, media buyer, we need to drive more sales this quarter. Give me a media plan. Buyer, okay, let's do Facebook, OTT, cable TV, on air radio, streaming radio, and Pinterest. Okay, now 3 months later, CEO, looks like sales are up only 10%. Hey, media buyer, I approve the buys. What would you do differently next quarter? Media buyer, hmm, not sure. Let's look at things. Now let's do media buying with my process at New Spark Consulting. CEO, hey, Paul, we need to drive more sales this quarter. Give me a media plan. Paul, great. Let's set up the foundations first. Let's discuss a sale or an offer, then build a landing page to drive people to. Then once I put together the plan, each medium will have its own tracking means. When the campaign is over, we'll know which mediums and segments work best to drive conversions on your landing page. So based on the target audience research we do and the recommended creative, let's do Facebook, OTT, cable TV, on-air radio, streaming radio, and Pinterest. Now 3 months later, CEO, looks like sales are up 10%. Hey, media buyer, I approve the buys. What would you do differently next quarter? Me, Paul. Well, looks like cable TV drove more traffic and leads than OTT at a better cost per lead as we track different vanity URLs to bring people to that landing page so we can track them better. And our streaming radio buys perform much better than on air radio from a cost per conversion standpoint, since we track unique text messaging to drive delivery of our offers to people's phones. Facebook and Pinterest had almost equal cost per conversion numbers and achieved goals, so we'll keep them going, but we'll tweak the bidding strategies a little bit because we're always optimizing. Therefore, we learn what worked best, and then we can budget much better for the next sale or for the upcoming branding campaign we're planning because we know where to put more money. Get it? CEO. Great. It's important to keep optimizing to spend where we generate more effective and efficient response. Always be learning and optimizing. And so we answer the question, did it work? Now, if budget allows, branding and direct response both have roles. But branding campaigns, many times, it's a crapshoot, as you know. Branding media buying primarily aims at increasing awareness and improving the perception of your brand in the minds of potential consumers. The goal is to create a strong, positive association with the brand, ultimately leading to long-term customer loyalty and engagement. Get it? But with direct response media buying, on the other hand, it's intended to drive immediate response or action from the consumer. This would be anything from making a purchase, applying on a form, downloading a coupon, downloading an app, whatever is an action. The objective is to generate immediate conversions and measurable outcomes. So while branding measurement is fuzzy, success when you do branding is typically measured by metrics like brand awareness, brand recall, brand sentiment, long-term qualitative measures that are hard to quantify. Now, if you're doing direct response campaigns, we use more concrete quantitative metrics like click-through rates and cost per acquisition and conversion rates and return on ad spend. These can be precisely tracked and measured, making the success of the campaigns evident. So think about that. So if you're a CEO and a CMO for a B2C firm, both strategies do have their place. More power to you if you have a budget for both objectives. However, If you're a mid-sized company, you need to spend your budget wisely, with the goal to not just generate more sales, but know which mediums, offers, segments, and creatives work the best, right? Because if you do that, we'll have clues of where to spend money next. Think about it.